Yo, it's Sunday night. I'm here at the gym, man, by myself. It's empty. I like it like that, man. The gym is where I meditate. It's where I leave it all out at. You know, clear my head, and I'm able to talk to y'all. If you're watching this video, or if you came across it, watch it. However you want to say it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
My name is Idris Muhammad. I am a power lifter and bodybuilder. I'm about to share my story with y'all, man. So y'all sit back and y'all listen. Hopefully it can motivate somebody. Get off your ass and get to it. You know? Watch this video. I work at this gym here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, called True Fit Gym. So if you go to this gym and you see this video, make sure you like and make sure you follow my page. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm a power lifter, a bodybuilder, 17 years of experience. Um, it's Sunday right now, and I'm the only one in the gym. You know, I wanted to record a video and share my story, and hopefully somebody can relate, or hopefully somebody find my story motivational. My life been a journey. You know, my parents divorced when I was 5 years old. We were living in Decatur, Georgia, and they divorced when I was 5. My mother, my sisters, and I moved back to North Carolina. You know, my dad put us on a Greyhound bus, and my grandparents met us at the bus station in North Carolina. I was the only boy growing up, and it was kind of rough because my mom was trying to make it with 3 little kids, and she ended up eventually, about 5 years later, remarrying and married this guy in the army. And he moved us up out of North Carolina. We were living in a double wide trailer at that time, and he moved us to Fort Lee, Virginia. And it was something different for my family. It felt like, we leveled up. My sisters and I had our own bedroom, and I actually had my own bathroom. Um, I remember that day like it was yesterday, moving into a bigger house. It had 26 stairs, something that we never seen before. And me and my stepdad didn't really get along, I was young, obviously I was bad as shit, and didn't really understand, you know. Um, I felt like I had to be my mom's protector, and getting to know somebody that I don't know. And he was a little rough, because, he's in the military. So that hard discipline was something that I, had to adapt to. Long story short, we did 3 years in Virginia, and then we ended up moving to Ansbach, Germany. Yo, I had to stop the video right quick, man. I knew I threw you off guard, but it's okay. I'm taking a stroll around the gym. We have an indoor track in here. Just taking me a little walk, clearing my head, man. I got a lot of stuff on my mental. I got a lot of stuff that I'm working on. I'm trying to figure out these steps to my puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Do the same thing. Stop procrastinating. Stop overthinking and just get to it. Put in the fucking work, bro. Yo, continue to watch the rest of this video. I'll check in with y'all later. Um, that's where I accepted that I wanted to do the gym life when I was about 12 years old in Ansbach, Germany. I had a good coach, football coach. Everyone looked up to him. He noticed me at an early age and told me that I was either going to do bodybuilding or become a power lifter when I get older. And his prediction was right. Um, Coach noticed that I started growing and I was growing fast, and he told me to stay in the gym. Long story short, my family moved back to North Carolina, and I finished my junior and senior year in North Carolina. My parents divorced, my mom and my stepdad, and after that, I just wanted to, move away and clear my head and figure myself out as a young man, what it is that I'm going to do in this world. And then separate myself from the community that I was around, So I ended up getting reunited with my father when I was about 19 years old, and he asked me what was my plan after high school. I said, man, I know I wanna own my own business one day, But at that age, I didn't really know what it was business-wise that I wanted to do for myself. He said, hey, I think you need to come to Rochester, New York to figure yourself out and find out what you want to do for yourself. It's going to teach you how to be a man, So I accepted the challenge. I go to New York. About a month of me being up there, I got on my feet with working a job. It was 12-hour shifts. It was paying me minimum wage. But at that age, I'm thinking this is it. I'm thinking I'm really doing good for myself. I had this guy that was working with me. He was like, bro, this is not it. Sooner or later that light bulb is going to turn on in your head and you're going to find out this ain't it. And that's exactly what happened. The light bulb hit me one day at work. I'm like, bro, I'm not able to do the gym stuff no more. I'm at this job, giving them 50, 72 hours a week. Man, this isn't it. Lost my job because I got into a fight. But after that, that's when the struggle really started to happen. My dad, wanted to teach me how to become a man, so I had to figure out a whole lot of stuff out and figure it out on my own. My dad went his way, I went my way. And I was working flunky jobs. I told myself, look, I'm not going to go back home. I'm not going to go back to North Carolina and give up on myself. I'm going to thug it out. If I can thug it out, then I know at the end of the tunnel, it's light. I just got to push it, and I got to believe in myself that I can do something. So as long as I can keep food in my stomach, clothes on my back, shoes on my feet, then, hey, we're doing something, right? Fast forward to one day, I was doing security at a federal building. These older guys came up to me, hey man, you're always studying. What are you studying for? Personal training and massage therapy. I've always been good with my hands with massage therapy, and always been good being in the gym, getting my physique right. And one day in the break room, one of those guys was talking to me and was like, hey man, he was telling me his job description, telling me what he do, and letting me know that, hey, I'm going to retire at the end of the month. I think you should fill out an application. And me doubting myself, being a young black male in a company with older white people, because where I come from in North Carolina is real racist. I'm thinking, they're not gonna hire me. I don't have what it takes. So I was really doubting myself. Something told me to fill out the application. I filled out. Still taking my steps. They say I don't get enough steps in the day. I'm 5'7.5", 260 pounds. So I gotta make sure I'm getting these steps in. If you're still watching the video, go follow my Instagram page, Idris the Lifter, IDRISDA Lifter. I filled out the application. I got the job interview. At the end of the interview, they asked me, hey, do you have any questions for us? I said, do y'all think I'm a good fit for the job? Well, Idris, we have to interview other people. We'll let you know if we selected you. So I left. I'm about to change into my security guard uniform. I called my dad, hey man, I don't think I got the job, man. I think I blew the interview. As I'm talking to him, I get a phone call. It was HR. Hey Idris, this is Mary, da 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 da. We want to offer you the job. I'm like, whoa. So before you go do, check in for security, I want you to stop by my office. So I go to her office, my new boss was there, and they say, hey, congratulations, man, we want to offer you the job. So the whole time I had the job lined up, I just had to follow the steps. You know what I'm saying? They already knew they wanted to hire me, so I just had to believe in myself and follow the steps, and I got the job. That job helped me get back into fitness. I think they hired me when I was like 185 or maybe 195 pounds. Right back when I was trying to get back into the gym, well, I was able to afford a membership and meals, meal prepping. But right before I was about to get back into the gym, COVID hit. The gyms closed down, but I still had my job throughout the whole COVID. It's funny because it's like everything was lined up for me, meaning there was a CrossFit gym right next to my company. So I used to go on break and do pull-ups because I originally got big off calisthenics back in high school. So I started doing pull-ups, push-ups, and dips every day until the gyms opened up. Once I got word that the gyms are opening up, I said, it's go time. What they seen in high school is nothing compared to what I'm gonna do in my early 20s. Because at that time I was like 21, 22 years old. So I get to the gym every day. I'm eating 5,000 calories before I get to the gym. I had a gallon of water in my system before I got to the gym at 6 o'clock every night. The food and the weights was responding to my body fast. I started growing. I eventually went from 185, 195 to 200 to 210 and then 230. Everyone in my company is calling me a Incredible Hulk. But what they didn't know is this has always been me. I just had a small period where I wasn't in the gym because I was trying to survive. So it became a point where my work ethic started slipping at the job because I can't wait to get to the gym, I'm thinking about the gym. I'm planning my workouts, so I'll be able to have it when I get to the gym, knowing what I want to do. And my boss one day was like, hey, Idris, and we need to have a one-on-one meeting. What's bothering you? What's on your mind? At that time, I didn't know how to tell him, I want to leave the company and do something in fitness. I was scared to tell him because, again, I was scared to believe in myself, to make a sacrifice, to leave the job, to believe in myself that I can do something in fitness. Granted that I didn't know exactly at that time what it was that I wanted to do in fitness, but it's on my mental. I know I'm gonna stay at this job until I figure it out. It took me 3 months. I'm talking to God one day. I'm like, God, help me seek my purpose. Help me figure out what it is I should be doing. He said, use your gift. I already knew what that meant. I was able to motivate and inspire people in fitness since I was 12 years old. And I started questioning him. I'm like, why? Like, if I leave this job, then I don't have nothing. He said, everyone has to make a sacrifice. Again, I'm questioning why, this is all I got. He told me to move back home to North Carolina, find a gym that's going to allow you to believe in yourself so you be able to figure out your niche and fitness. So it took me 3 hard months to believe in myself, but once I accepted the fact, hey, I'm all in, I went to my boss, I told him. He was like, hey man, looking like that, I think you can do something. I'm all for it. He said, do me a favor, type up a letter, because if things don't go right in North Carolina, you'll be able to come back. I'll hold your position up to 6 months. I packed up my apartment, got on the plane, came to North Carolina. Me stuck in my New York ways, I'm thinking things are gonna happen fast. I'm trying to make moves happen. I had to adapt to the slower pace here in North Carolina. I went to one gym. I knew that wasn't the gym for me. It's just because I grew up in an old school gym environment, and that wasn't the environment that I knew I really wanted to be in, but I needed money to come in. So I left that gym, went to another gym, which where I'm at now, just to train here. I love the equipment they have here, and I was like, I think I like it here. Found out who I need to talk to. I told them in the interview, hey, I'm here for an opportunity. They gave me the opportunity, started as a personal trainer, something I've been doing my whole life. I started personal training since I was like 15, but I'm like, hey, I'm gonna use that as the stepping stone to figure out what it is I really want to do. So I eventually became a power lifter, and then I started recruiting for athletes after my first competition. I won it, then I won my second one. So I started recruiting more and more. I eventually was able to grab some clients and start coaching them for powerlifting. We call ourselves strength hustlers. I had to figure out a name that represents me not only in the gym, but outside the gym with my life. My life always been a hustle, and then creating a physique for yourself doesn't come overnight. You have to put the work in. That's also a hustle. So that's how I was able to come up with Strength Hustlers. I'm saying all this because never give up. Believe in yourself. When times is hard, especially when you young and you're going through that early phase of life trying to figure it out, but you feel like you want to crash, all that comes with is procrastination. Next thing you know, you're 30, 40 years old, still not doing nothing with yourself. So never give up. If you see the vision, start creating your pieces to your puzzle. Wake up. You don't have all the time in the world. I hate that saying. When I was like 19, 20, 21, oh man, you got all the time, you young. No, because if you believe that, then you're gonna allow time to move on. Everyone is gonna be ahead of you while you trying to play catch up. So never believe in that. Don't allow yourself to crash. Believe in yourself. Tell yourself positive things. I can do it. I will do it. Get off your ass and do it. Yo, man, thank y'all for watching. This is my first video on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram page, Idris the Lifter, at DA Lifter. I'll have my other links posted from my other platforms as well. But thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe. There's more content coming soon. I gotta finish this gallon of water here, man, so I can be ready to hit this chest day that I'm gonna film for y'all tomorrow. Let's go, man. Like, comment, and subscribe.